From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2269, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, April 28, 2021. We begin this week with the greatest moment not on Earth, but on Mars. The American aviation pioneers Wilbur and Orville Wright would be proud that the spirit of their 1903 achievement lives on 173 million miles away on Mars.
It only lasted a minute, but it was the moment of many lifetimes. Ingenuity, the drone aboard NASA's Perseverance Mars rover, took to the air on Monday, April 19th, marking the first powered, controlled flight of an aircraft on another planet. With Mars's freezing temperatures, plus an atmospheric density that is 1% of Earth's and a gravity that is 1/3 of Earth's, the challenge of achieving liftoff was different from what the Wright brothers faced in 1903 with their pioneering flight here on Earth. In fact, a tiny portion of the original Wright flyer was on board Ingenuity. Scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California were hailing the pioneering flight as a Wright brothers moment on Mars. The little drone achieved a height of about 3 meters during the 40-second flight. Data was sent back to Earth via the Mars rover. There will be other flights, expected to be farther and at greater heights. NASA announced that this newest of all airfields on the Red Planet would be named Wright Brothers Field. Following the flight, the International Civil Aviation Organization, an agency of the UN, gave NASA and the Federal Aviation Administration an official designator of IGY, call sign Ingenuity. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Paul Brown, WD9GCO.
A California amateur has used his skills to help in the rescue of a missing hiker.
The Los Angeles Times is calling Ben Kuo, AI6YR, a tech-savvy Good Samaritan and a GPS sleuth. Ben, whose ham radio activities have proven especially critical during California's wildfires, recently used his skills to assist in another emergency. Los Angeles County officials were frantically searching for a hiker who'd gone missing on a peak in California's Angeles National Forest on Monday, April 12th. Ben's only clue was a photo the sheriff's office had posted on its social media accounts. The hiker's photo of his legs atop a rocky cliff. Ben, who knows the area as a hiker and SOTA activator, realized he might be able to match the terrain in the hiker's photo by using publicly available satellite imagery. According to the Times story, when he thought he'd found a close enough match, Ben sent authorities the GPS coordinates. The location was close enough. Using the coordinates, a rescue team picked up the hiker the next day, just as temperatures were set to plummet to below freezing levels. The hiker was in a remote, almost inaccessible area about 3/4 of a mile away from the spot that Ben had pinpointed. According to news reports, the hiker was airlifted to safety by a search and rescue team and did not require hospitalization. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Mike Askins, KE5CXP.
15 years of sending CW with a straight key is no small achievement. And here's how one group has been making every contact a celebration for all those years.
The Straight Key Century Club is celebrating its 15th anniversary. It all began with a simple post in the QRZ.com forum about the ARRL Straight Key Night after it ended in 2006. Tom Peterson, KC9ECI, wanted to see the event extended. He wrote, "Do it the first of each month. Start your own SKCC club. 100 Qs with a straight key in a year gets a certificate. Ah, the heck with it. I'm officially starting the SKCC club." Since that day, the club has grown to over 24,000 members who are taking to the airwaves with straight keys, sideswipers, and semi-automatic keys. Tom told Newsline that he never thought the club would get this big. In fact, he's amazed. He said, "The success of the SKCC has less to do with me and everything to do with a great bunch of operators who were willing to step up. I just provided the spark of an idea." Members can work toward awards and participate in many activities, including a monthly sprintathon. For more information and to register for a free membership, visit skccgroup.com. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Randy Sly, W4XJ, SKCC number 616S.
Another reminder, the nominating period for the 2021 Newsline Bill Pasternak WA6ITF Young Ham of the Year Award is now open. You'll find the nominating form and all information on our website, arnewsline.org. The presentation will take place at the Huntsville Hamfest in August. You'll find more on the Huntsville Hamfest at hamfest.org, and we look forward to seeing you there. And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for 4 decades and counting at arnewsline.org. With Paul Brown, WD D9GCO, Mike Askins, KE5CXP, Randy Sly, W4XJ, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe. I'm Don Welbanks, AE5DW. 7-3. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.